Some might say
Here's my sour cream beef noodle casserole, and it smells really delicious.
But I just call it being free. I am my heart's only owner.
Hi everyone, I'm Marie from Southern Country Living. I hope everybody is having a great day today. It's cold here in Georgia today, but it's very beautiful today. It's been overcast for several days, so I'm really glad to see the sunshine today. And today I'm making a sour cream beef noodle casserole, and I think this is going to be a great dinner for me and Calvin tonight after eating all the holiday food that we've been eating. We're ready for just some good old hamburgers. Not hamburgers, but hamburger meat and noodles. And so today is also a good day for us because Kim is going home from the hospital today. She had our great grandbaby, Avery. And so we're very excited about her going home today. And also another exciting thing today is my son turned 51. And so I don't know if he's too excited about it, but like I always said, look at the alternative. So I'm glad that he's having a birthday today, and I'm glad for all the ones that I've had today. And also, like I said, I'm glad that Avery's going home today. But like I said, this casserole, I think it's going to be just a great meal for us today. And the ingredients in it is egg noodles and ground beef and yellow onion. And we're having garlic. You can use cloves of garlic, but this is the kind that I have today, and so that's what I'm using. And then also we're going to be using tomato sauce, 1 can, and 1 can of diced tomatoes, and a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. And I hope I pronounced that properly. And then we're going to be using paprika. You can use smoked, that's what the recipe calls for, but I didn't have that today, so I'm just going to be using regular paprika. And red pepper flakes is going to go in this recipe. Salt and black pepper to taste. Sour cream, 8 ounces, and 8 ounces of small curd cottage cheese, and a 1/2 cup of Parmesan cheese, and 2 cups of shredded cheese divided. And you can use fresh parsley in this recipe if you want to, but I don't have that also, so I'm just going to be using regular parsley, dried parsley. And so let me get started on my easy recipe. Over here, I already have my water boiling, and so I'm going to put my noodles in it. And while that's cooking, I'm going to be preparing my hamburger meat and onion. And so let me get started. Okay, I'm cooking my noodles until they get al dente. So now then I'm going to be adding my pound of hamburger meat. And this was $4.99 a pound. So I'll let this brown for a few more minutes, and then I'll be back. All right, now then I'm going to add in my onion. Okay, I added in my onion, and so now then I'm going to drain my noodles, and when I drain them I'll be back. I'm back and I have my noodles drained now, so I'm going to put in my garlic. That's about 2 cloves. So I'm going to cook this for about 3 minutes. Okay, I'm back and I have my hamburger meat drained now. So I'm going to add in my tomato sauce. And my tomatoes. Stir that up a little bit. Okay, now then I'm going to add in my paprika and my red pepper flakes. And you can put your red pepper flakes in there to taste. We don't like a whole lot, but we do like some. And then your salt and black pepper to taste also. Put that in there. And then I'll stir all this up. And let this simmer for about 5 minutes. And then I'll be back and I'll mix up the rest of my ingredients. But there's one more thing I gotta put in before I do that, and that's about a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. Okay, so you can just add about a tablespoon. And if you like a lot of Worcestershire sauce, you can even add more. Okay, and as soon as this comes up to a simmer, I'll let it cook for about 5 minutes and then I'll be back. Okay, while this is simmering over here, I'm going to mix up the rest of my recipe. And I'm going to put, this right here is 16 ounces, so I'm going to put half of this cottage cheese in. Okay, so it's coming up to a simmer now. So I'm going to cook this for 5 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to add in half of the cottage cheese. And half of the sour cream. And now then I'm going to put in my Parmesan cheese. And that calls for half a cup. So I'm going to say that that's about a half a cup. So now then I'm going to stir this up really good. All right, I got this all mixed up, so I'm going to set it to the side. And put my pan over here. And turn off my salts. It's been simmering for 5 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to put half of my noodle mixture in my 9 by 13 pan. Right, I think that's about half of it, almost. Maybe just a tad more. Okay. So now then I'm going to put half of my salts in. This sauce really does smell good. Okay, so I'm going to put that out, spread this all out evenly, as good as I can. Man, does that smell good. You can really smell that Worcestershire sauce in it. Okay, so a little more right here. Okay, so now then I'm going to put about a cup of cheese on this now. Spread this out just a little bit. Okay, so now then I'm going to put in my last layer. I think this will serve 6 really good, don't you, Calvin?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so now then I'm going to put the rest of it on. Okay, so now then I'm going to put the rest of this cheese on here. Okay, so I'm going to bake this at 350 degrees for about 25 to 30 minutes until the cheese is melted good on top. And it says to bake it uncovered. So when it's cooked, I'll be back. My casserole has been cooling for about 15 minutes. It cooked at 325 for about 30 minutes. My oven cooks a little higher, and so just, y'all know y'all's own oven, so I have to adjust mine. And so I'm ready to do the taste test now. And so it really does smell good, doesn't it, Kevin?
Yeah, it smells great.
Okay. Here's my sour cream beef noodle casserole, and it smells really delicious. So let me do the taste test now. Okay, this was really delicious. I can taste the cottage cheese in it and the noodles, and they're not cooked all to pieces. They're cooked just right. The tomato flavors in it and the cottage cheese in it. It's just really a good casserole. So I think if y'all make it, that you will enjoy it. And it's a real economical casserole, and it'll feed a crowd too. And so I guess I'm going to close out this video now. And so y'all do what you love and love what you do, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye.
We were young and we were free and running, never bothered about what could be coming. Every day we danced and life was smiling. We were young and drunk in love. A few years later I have started thinking, if it's just love in every glass I'm drinking,